All right, all right, all right. We're in, dude. We're in. Let's go see what we got up here. Let's go see what we got up here. Okay, I already like this version more. Yeah, let's start with this. Customize. Ooh, look at that face. I like it. Dude, look at those eyes. I don't know if I like the normal eyes or the let's be honest, it's kind of dope. Kind of dope, dude. You have to have white hair though for I like these ones, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Beaurazin, thank you for the 14 months, my friend. It's time. It is time. It is time, Arcane. All right, let's go with just a little bit of makeup. Why not? I wish the hair were a little bit more white than this. Oh, dude. Hello? Yo, Necromancer has some really good, really cool hair color option. This one's pretty cool. Yeah, Druid, you can do the quest, right? Kind of like this one. Let's go with no jewelry, though, I think. There we go. All right, let's go. I go with white hair. I kind of like white hair. Kind of like this a lot. All right. Let's do this. Luxthos. Start game. All right, let's go. World Tier 2, X7 start. Let's do it. You cannot do the quest for Druid because the Druid quests and the Barbarian quests are... the Druid quest and the Barbarian quests
never meant for
are in another zone.
It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells.
Max level is 25.
Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict.
It sucks, yeah, it kind of sucks. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's beta, you know.
Has kept mortals safe.
Question, if you play the beta, will you get the game for free? No. It's a full price game at 80 bucks. You gotta...
And centuries ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
Yeah, for playing the beta, you get a pet and a title. I wanted to see how the Necromancer looked in the cinematic. By the way, actually, Arcane, I just realized, I'm so sorry. I was so absorbed by the creation of my character, I miss all the resubs. Actually, Arcane, thank you for the tier 2 for 34 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thoriac, thank you for the Prime for 6 months. Really appreciate it as well. Beaurazin, thank you for the Prime. Chairman, earlier, you guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hype train as well. You guys are amazing. It's not a pet, it's like a back accessory. So it's like a cloak, but instead it's like a basket that you have on your back, and there's like a puppy dog inside of it. But it doesn't like come out and follow you or whatever. It's just in the back of your cloak. We'll have it when the server goes live. If you reach level... You have to reach level 20 in the beta. Ooh. Thank you so much, Vark Harris. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you for the big sub bomb, my friend. It's for Diablo. There's nothing for WoW in this. It's all for Diablo. So you get like a cloak attachment, like transmog thing in Diablo. You get a title as well in Diablo. Ragnar, thank you so much for the 2 gifted. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the gifties. Thank you for the hype. There's no pet in this game at the moment, but that could be a feature later on with some auto loot stuff, maybe. It could end up being a thing. Is the code for the giveaway worldwide or just for NA? It's worldwide. It's not even a code I gifted to you. So no matter where you live, I add you to my BNet friend list, and then I give you the game for your version. If you can be from Europe, you can be from NA, you can be from any of the other regions that are able to purchase the game from Blizzard, I guess. But it's for PC, right? So it's a PC digital version. I'm going to play later on with more Necromancer customization so I can know exactly how I want to make my Necromancer when the game launches. Because I like this one here, but I think I'm not going to put makeup on and shit. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Cinematics look great, man. Oh, yeah, baby. And the Necromancer starts.
I should find better shelter.
Raise skeleton.
Before I freeze.
Oh, we need a corpse. Oh, you can't just... Is that a corpse? Kind of looks like one. Okay, it has to be a real corpse, so I have to kill a wolf. There we go, big boy. And then we get a skeleton. How many can I have? How many can I have? Maximum 4. No way. All right, this is it, dude. This is it, dude. All right, let's see how good they are. Oh, they're really good. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. I'm ready for this shit. I was born for this. All right, raise a skeleton from a corpse to fight for you. Once all of your skeleton have been summoned, Raise Skeleton briefly summons a skeletal priest to empower your minion for 5 seconds, increasing their damage by 20% and healing them for 10% of the maximum life. Sword wielding, skirmisher warrior, sword wielding that deals but have reduced life. Oh shit. So if I do this, oh wow. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. So once you have max amount of skeleton, you just praise the ability again. And then you get they get a boost.
Fangs in the dark.
We gotta go look at the tree.
Careful.
Reap. Sweep an ethereal side in front of you, dealing damage. Hitting an enemy with Reap increase your damage reduction by 15% for 2 seconds. Decompose. Tear the flesh from an enemy, dealing 8 damage per second and forming an usable corpse with the flesh every 2.5 seconds. Hemorrhage. Burst an enemy's blood, dealing damage. Hemorrhage has a 20% chance to form a blood orb. Interesting. Bone splinters. Fire 3 bone splinters, dealing damage each subsequent time hitting an enemy. Hit by it is the same cast as bone splinter. You gain 1 essence. Nice. And then I'm assuming we're gonna get blood lance, blood surge, blight, sever, and bone spear in here. Then here we get blood mist, bone prison, and corpse explosion. Nice. Iron Maiden, Decrepify. Corpse Tendril. Bone Spirit. So there's very few ability, but massive, like, passive tree, though. Blood Wave. Army of the Dead. Bone Storm. What? Where are the Golem, though? Assuming, there's, oh, it's the quests. Oh, shit. Oh, so you either, okay, so it's going to be in like the additional stuff at 15. Okay. So I think we're going to go with Decompose. It creates Corpse, which I think is going to work well with Corpse Explosion later on as well. I think we're going to go with that. That sounds really, really fun. If an enemy dies while being decomposed, you gain 10 essence. That's really, really good. And then you and your minion deals 10% increased damage to enemy who are being decomposed. That is really nice. It's like a damage over time that works with minion. I'm already excited for this, dude. I'm already excited for this. They know me so well. And an Army of the Dead Ultimate? Let's go, dude.
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush. I'm sorry, Wanderer.
Yo, thank you for the hype train, everybody. ND Soul, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you for the level 3 hype train. 30 Lux bucks to everybody in chat. You guys are amazing.
Demons spilling
Thank you for all the hype, the love, the subs. You guys are great.
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain.
Dude, this is so good. This is everything I've ever wanted, man. Damage over time that decompose, increase minion damage, and generate corpse to buff your army and corpse explosion.
Must have gone inside.
Dude, this is gonna be fun.
Even a holy man like him. was
Oh,
driven
this is
mad
gonna be
by whatever he
great.
saw.
All right, let's have a drinking party.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
Evil is gathering strength in those ruins. I will bring it to heal.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
All right. Good stuff. We got another skill point, which we are going to... Blight. Unleash a concentrated blight that deals damage and leaves behind a defiled area, dealing damage. Blight slows enemy. You and your minion increase damage to enemy within Blight. Okay, so you are incentivized to play with something else than just your minion, right? So your minion are there for free, and then you can decide to become a better caster, but you can also make it so that every single one of your ability also just makes you do more damage. Your maximum essences increase, your core skills. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with Blight, I think. I think we're going to go with Blight, right? That sounds like a good thing. Oh, a Spectre charge forward and attack with a sight. Oh, it's a Spectre of you. Dude, so it's... I thought it was like a... Oh, fuck, dude. Is there anything for Minion? Deal increased damage for each minion you have upon cast. Both of them as minion related. Okay, we'll try both. We'll try both, chat. Don't get too excited, chat. Okay, sorry. I'm losing my shit. Getting too excited about stuff. What does it look like? Oh, it creates a big goo. Then you cast it. Oh, dude, and then you have the drain spell. Oh my god, it's just that... Oh, it feels so good. Wait, where's my fort skeleton? I think I got a skelly that's like bugged somewhere. I'm loving this so much already. It's insane. How this plays well, like the mechanic that it seems to be having. I just want to test out something real quick, though. We'll go for this one. Hello? You throw like a giant scythe. It looks so good. Dude, this dungeon... Wow. Yeah, Necro is kind of OP. I guess you have to hit it at the right location. If you don't hit it at the right location, you, Oh, so good. Anyone with Corsair Scimitar know how to fix when it gets stuck on red color? It might be because of one of the profile you have on for the... Not even, but fun to watch? What do you mean, not even? Yeah, it has to be like a profile thing. Oh my goodness, it generates so much corpse. It's like crazy. Damage enemy along its path. Okay, cool. So it's no longer like at the end of the cast. Yeah, Diablo, it might be Diablo because Diablo changes. It has like a gaming profile that you can enable. 7 minutes left. Oh, for your queue? Dude, it's so fun. Yeah, IQ has a gaming profile with You already in? Yeah, we're already in. We could they opened the server a little bit ahead of time, which allowed us to sneak in, I think, a little bit. I like that none of your talent is related to Minion directly. They're like just given to you. Right? So you don't have to, like, you can actually have a playstyle with your Minion, which is actually kind of cool. But I'm still going to make it so that everything that I do is related to my Minion, though, you know? So what's going to be interesting here is seeing how much... Can I generate corpse from this guy? Does drinking a potion heals my minion? Oh, I need corpse, man. There we go, dude. Dude, this is so good. You just like... And then you get some corpses, and then you use it to heal the minions so they don't die. This motherfucker's just stuck there. He's finding my minion, and he's just rotting down slowly. And then I'm healing my minion with a corpse it's generating. Oh, man, this is good. We're going to have a good time, chat. We're going to have a good time. +1 life on kill was pretty nice, though. This is on veteran, yeah. This is the highest available difficulty. It's not a siphon life. It's called decompose. So it, like, damages over time, pretty much. It damages over time. And every 2.5 seconds, it creates a corpse out of the flesh. So that's really, really cool. And then if an enemy dies while decomposes on them, you gain essence. So it's just like your drain kind of ability. I think I'm gonna go with the other path, though. I'll be honest. I think I'm gonna go with this one here. It looks really, really fun. And we're gonna go with the minion. So my minion are gonna do more damage while they're sitting in the blight here. That's gonna be great. Today's a good day, chat. Yes. I like what they did with the minion, like to heal them and give them more damage from consuming corpse. Such a good idea. Such a good idea. Yeah, it's also a generator baseline by default, right? So it generates 7 essence per second on top of generating more if something dies while you're...
You've returned.
The old ruins.
Did Luxthos get reset on
Your
January
time should be
1st?
safe now.
But they haven't been reset ever since, no.
Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yep, you have Corpse Explosion
When
later
we
on down the
finally
path.
going
It's
to
one of your
offer-
ability that you can get, which I'm gonna go
What
with,
we
obviously.
have, hot stew, good
I mean, Corpse
company,
Explosion is nice, but
stay
then
for
you
a
lose the
pie.
damage buff of your minion, so we'll see.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
Golem is at level 15. You get a quest apparently that allows you to have a
We'd be
golem.
honored if you'd join us.
So we'll investigate that.
To our savior.
We'll investigate that when we get to level 15. We're gonna go do our quest, and then we're gonna go slap. We're gonna do everything as we get it. Man, this cutscene is still fun to watch, even after, like, what is this, the 4th time now? The golem in this game look badass as fuck. They don't look like the one in D2, and I'm pretty happy that they don't look like the one in D2. I thought the golem in D2 not only were very weak, like in this one they're fucking huge, and apparently they're really, really good. I think they're a little bit more like Last Epoch kind of golem-ish, right? Apparently they're really strong and really big, which is what you want, man. You want your golem to be this massive fucking force that just, you know, like in Diablo 2, they were just like fucking punching bags. They served no other purpose, which was kind of boring. Like you literally would have the iron golem just to give him insight or whatever other things you wanted to sacrifice him with, or you would get the mud golem or whatever, like the normal golem, just to slow the attack on bosses. Like, I don't know, it was kind of annoying. It was cool, but it was kind of boring a little bit. Like, I you know. And then in D3, golem was a corpse generator, which was. Here you go, my friend. We're playing Diablo 4, Matthew. Like, I'm excited to see how the golem behaves in this version. And they look better than the one in D3. They look way better. I've seen screenshot of them. They look kind of really, really cool in this one.
By mother's blood, by mother's body.
I keep falling for it. It's the 4th time I keep drinking that fucking poison mead, bro.
Before you die.
He's pretty much making sacrifices for Lilith, I think. I'm not sure why, though. I'm assuming they're eating, or maybe, like, I don't know. I'm not 1000% sure what they're doing, but
Coming. The whole damned village. Get up.
they're possessed by Lilith, though. They're kind of like, but I'm not sure what, like, we don't really know what's her goal. We don't really know, like, what the fuck is going on, but it is brutal as fuck, bro. It would be funny if I still have my skeletal army with me. I still do. It's like, okay, dude. Well, there it is. All right, defile the fuck out of them, dude. Let's go. All right. Sit in the goo. Sit in the goo. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
You are blessed like us now.
That was all of them. Light willing.
Corpse explosion. Corpse explosion radius. Corpse explosion become darkness skill. Oh shit. Corpse explosion vulnerable. There you go. Oh no. So I don't have anything to cause vulnerable right now, which is going to be interesting. But I guess even if vulnerable is really good, I wonder if you can still build around without having it.
Wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked. And... What manner
Bomb
of
prison is a
evil
GG way
this?
for vulnerable.
Petals of blood.
They must.
I wish there was a way to do it with the file skill, but the only way I think is the scythe.
Ritual.
Yeah, that's severe has it. It sucks because I prefer the other one better though, like look wise.
They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I kind of want it to go like, because bone doesn't seem minion related, right? Like it puts vulnerable, but it has nothing to make your minion better, which is my problem, right? So I don't want to go bone. I have to go defile, but we have corpse tendril later on and other shit, right? So blood mist. Where is this one? Corpse tendril. Veins burst out of a cloud, pulling enemies in, stunning them. Oh shit. Oh, there you go. There we go. That's it. 11-second cooldown. Vulnerable. That's gonna be my vulnerable here. And then bone spirit consume. Okay, we'll read these when we get there. Key. Do I need to pay to play the beta? No, you don't need to pay anything. You literally just download the game and you can play for free. And even I recommend that you do it because if you reach level 20, you get access to a special title when the game launch, and also a special back piece that looks really, really cool with like a puppy dog in it. It looks really fucking great. I recommend that you download this, get to level 20 at least, and it's going to take you a couple of hours. You'll be good to go. Max level is 25. You'll get level 20 by just completing Act 1 really easily. You'll just complete Act 1. It's going to take you like 5 to 6 hours maybe, and then you'll be done. You'll be good to go. I'm away all weekend. That sucks, man. It stops on like Monday at noon or whatever. Or like 3 p.m. I think it's like Monday. You might have a little bit of time on Monday to do it if you're gone all weekend. My favorite cinematic in the whole fucking game so far. My queue was like 20 minutes because I logged in early.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Bro, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I don't want to miss this. I've seen it 4 times, and I don't want to miss it again.
Sin is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
This is so wrong, dude.
They have awakened.
The first of many. Go to the dry steppes and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
Yeah. Shit, I should have gone to the bathroom while the cinematic was playing. Let's do this. How do I get out of here?
Inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon.
A horned demon?
She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral.
All right.
Listen, there is a hermit to the north.
Did you say a horny
A
demon?
man of questionable
I know I
knowledge.
said it. I'm ready, but
He
I'm
knows we
excited to
could be
play
there.
this later.
He
Dude,
might be useful to us.
I want to
Bring
play
him
this
to the
so bad.
cathedral in
I know I'm already
Jerusalem,
playing it, but I'm
and you will
craving
be
playing
in
it
the
while
knight's
playing it.
favor.
I could skip cinematic, but I mean, whatever. I kind of did it for the first 3 character. I thought it would be like kind of cool to just leave it in case some people wanted to see them on whatever playthrough they end up watching. So I was like, whatever. We'll keep it consistent across all playthrough, you know. I think I like the bolt better, man. I really, really like it. Like the defile area, that sounds super good for bosses, you know. That sounds so good for bosses. One thing I wish is that the map was discovered for all characters. Right? I wish that once you discover the map, I mean, I don't know actually. What do you guys think is better? I think it would be better if the map was discovered. Once you discover it on one character, I don't really see the point in... I don't really see the point in... Yeah, reset it every season, obviously. Change the location of everything. But once I've discovered all the statues of Lilith on my main, don't make me fucking look for them on the second one for the... Because the stats is account-wide, but you can still open them up, you know? For the thing. That would be cool. It's like a small, like, whatever. Like, it's not the end of the world if it ends up... Okay, Necro is really OP, dude. It's like, insane at low level. Like, obviously, like, you want to... Like, you want to reset it every season. You want to change the location of the Lilith statue. Like, I completely agree with all that. Obviously. But, yeah, there's no reason for me right now to have to rediscover the same map on every character that I level, you know? Doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, that's because they tied like a whole system around it with this for the gold. You know, I understand, but... The maps are not in this world now. The maps are not randomly generated. There's probably going to be some element that are going to be randomly generated in the future. But right now, there's literally not really anything that's randomly generated right now that I know of. There might be some form of rifting at some point that creates regenerated map. But right now, the open world map is not randomly generated. It is a static world where everybody lives in. You can actually see other players and shit, right? So they're not able to make this be randomly generated. Otherwise, it would break, right? The dungeons, I don't think the dungeons are random. I'm pretty sure the dungeons are static as well, right? At least the ones that I played were static. Because I redid them on 3 class and it was the same thing on all 3 class. Yeah, monster can vary a little bit, I think. It's the layout that's the same, I think. I'm assuming we're going to have some form of randomized generated content at some point. Druid is so fun. Ermi, stop. I can't play both at the same time. Well, what people have to realize is that ultimately there's over 150 dungeons. Sure, they're not like super varied necessarily. Like there's obviously some things that are going to be similar from dungeon to dungeon. But the end content is pretty much going to be you generating keys to trigger Mythic Plus difficulty and affix to those dungeons, right? That's going to be your end game. You're going to gather material.
I'm bloody hungry.
I'm bloody hungry. You're going to gather material. You're going to generate a key. It's going to generate a key to a random dungeon in the world. You're going to have to go to that dungeon, walk, go to the entry, put your key, and then it's going to generate a dungeon at a higher difficulty that drops more loot, that has random affix and shit like that in it. So dungeons are going to get really, really tough and complicated, and like, you know, they're going to scale really, really hard for better gear and shit.
They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon.
Yep, you can do those in parties as well.
Hatred.
I'm pretty sure.
The mother of
You could go in there with 3 other people.
She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me. Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Yeah, we have to remember also that Necro does have a lot of altars right now, right? If you've played the previous thing, so my character feels stronger than it should be, right? Lucky, your damage has a 4% chance. Your damage has a 4% chance to generate a corpse at the target location. That's actually really good. I think I'm gonna go with that. I don't really have any incentive of playing any of the other things. I think this is a pretty good point to put in there. I could obviously like improve my blight, but I also think that this is pretty good. If we put a couple point in it, like 12% chance every time we do damage to generate a corpse, which is going to work well with corpse explosion. This is Diablo 4. Yes, it is.
Whoa. This close to the city.
I really like the playstyle of Necromancer so far. I'm not gonna lie. I would assume that once you go in town, you're probably not gonna see like the minion of every single Necromancer in there. I guess we'll see. It's generating a shit ton of corpse though. Holy fuck. How are you still playing? Because it's the open beta, my friend. Let's go! My army of skeleton is just like going ahead, and I love that you can heal. Like the more corpse you have, the more you can heal your army, which is really, really cool.
Never thought I'd live to see all this.
I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, there we go.
The angel in Arius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their holy father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us.
I'm excited for Druid as well. As much as I'm a Necromancer main, I'm excited for Druid a lot. I love Druid in D3 and D2. Sorry.
Into their feud, unless we can stop it. That's not linked.
They're ghosted. Okay.
Kiovashad lies just ahead.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this.
I love how the skeleton like glows and shit. They look really, really cool.
To enter Kiovashad, you must perform a cleansing.
I'm using
ritual.
Decompose and Blight.
Meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you?
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for
Dude, corpse explosion is gonna be the shit. It's gonna be a mix between buffing your army with the corpse and healing them, and then corpse exploding everything else.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with this.
And we're gonna be able to test out like a bunch of stuff later on, right? When we get like, so when you get level 15, you can start customizing your army, because you don't have to have just skeletal warrior. Like later on when we get the book of, oh, there we go, Book of the Dead. So right now, for example, you can look that we have skeletal warrior skirmishes right now. We have skeletal mage at level 15, and then later on at level 25, there's a quest for the golem, right? So right here, I can customize my skirmisher, right? I can have defenders and I can have reapers. You can raise one additional skirmisher, or so you have a mini talent tree for your minion, which is really, really good, right? You can either sacrifice them. You can either sacrifice them and get a power, or you can buff one of their 2 perks. So either you raise more, or each time you critical strike, your skirmisher warrior next attack critical strike and deals 50% bonus crit damage. Can only happen every 3 seconds. So either we do an extra one, or we make them a little bit stronger, right? So let's make them a little bit stronger. Why not? Oh, it kills all of my interesting. This one would allow me to sacrifice the skirmisher, and I would get a bonus. We're gonna get the same thing here again with the defender and the reaper. Once we get a little bit more that's really, really, really cool. I love this.
Good.
Yes, this is the open beta.
Great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kyovashad.
It's not really a challenge tree, which is kind of saddening. Yeah, I mean, it's not as in-depth as Ellie, but you have to keep in mind that Blizzard is doing something different than Ellie, right? Like, they're doing something that's a lot more approachable for a lot more people. It doesn't have as much customization in this sense, but I'm assuming that, the Paragon board is going to have a lot more customization. The items you wear are going to have a lot of customization as well. I think this is cool. You get this for free, pretty much. You don't have to spend points. Normally, back in the day, you would have to spec points in being a summoner, which means that you didn't have any other playstyle in D2, which was boring, right? You would just summon Minion, and then Corpse Explosion every once in a while, but you were kind of useless in the background a little bit, right? So that's kind of cool that you get to have some abilities that plays into you being a summoner, right? So you get some additional stuff, right? So for example, like I can pick that the decomposition of the enemy makes my minion do more damage to them. You know, so.
I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to
Yep, it is up.
something of mine.
Is this for Xbox too? Yeah, Xbox, PS5, and PC.
A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
Yep, Transmog is account bound. Good thing it is.
Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crumbling.
Yeah, I think Blizzard has always done things their way. They always like to make things a little bit more simplistic, and not simplistic, but more simple and more approachable, right? Which it's gonna, a lot of the hardcore min-maxing fan of PoE, Last Epoch, and all that stuff, they're not gonna enjoy this part of it because it's not as complex. But this is also gonna be nice for a lot of other people. This is gonna be approachable for a lot of people. Hopefully the Paragon board, I would love a little bit more complexity, which is why I'm hoping the Paragon board ends up bringing a little bit more complexity to the talent building, right? So we don't really have fully access to everything right now. So it's hard to make a full opinion on how everything is going to look like, because we don't have all the tools in our hands right now, right? Also, they have years to ask. Yeah, exactly. So they have a lot of wiggle room, right? They have expansions. They have seasons. Every seasons they're gonna bring new items, new build, new stuff. every expansion. They're probably gonna deepen the Paragon and the talent tree, add new classes. So like things are gonna get more complex. Hopefully like we get like some nice crafting in the next couple of years. But we got a good core right now, and I'm happy about it.
Mark of the Heradrim. An ancient order of scholars.
The UI is not really good too. I agree.
To protect Sanctuary from
I totally agree. I think the graphic, the music, the sound, everything is perfect, but the UI is one of the worst one I've seen on a lot of the stuff. But
Donnan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only.
I'm playing the beta right now. Yes, I'm live. It is the open beta is available for Diablo 4 at the moment right now.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosgard.
Yeah, there's some weird UI decision.
But don't forget about the cathedral.
There's some weird UI decision that I'm not sure why, but those are easily
You're not
fixable
coming
though.
with me?
I'm going to the dry steppes to find out who that pale man is.
Can't wait to see the
Join me
dry
when you
steps.
can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see.
The UI is console friendly. That's why I agree.
And stopping whatever she has planned.
But I think they could have made an effort, I think, to translate some of those UI to a PC-friendly UI.
Sometimes
There's no reason for us to have the dial wheel, really. Like, there's literally no reason for PC to have the dial wheel. Like, I understand the dial wheel is good for console.
There's nothing we can do about it.
But just, like, it's nice if I plug in a controller, but if I'm playing mouse and keyboard, I don't think we should have dial wheels, really. Like, it doesn't really works, you know? You can ride horses. You can have mounts in this game. There's already a UI for it. I mean, the game is obviously made to be supported by a wide array of consoles, and, like, that's what the game is primarily made around, right? So. I like the UI. It's just that there's a lot of decision in there that makes no sense, in my opinion. Like the wheels that makes no sense for keyboard and mouse.
Humanity from the daughter of hatred.
Like there's no advantages. It just makes it weird.
Gave me hope.
I don't have a solution, but you know, like it can be worked on a little bit. It can be worked on a little bit. There's definitely things in here that, you know, like, okay. Also, this is really weird. Having a button that says material and stats, and then clicking it, and then seeing your stats, your material first, is a little bit weird. This is really weird. I don't know why those two are bundled up together. It doesn't really make any sense. And then even when you click to see your stats, they're literally all the way at the bottom down here. Like, it's almost difficult to see your stats. And it shouldn't be the case in an ARPG, right? Those are like little UI feature that are a little bit weird. But like at the end of the day, like I think those are like little things. Like if I want to be nitpicky, because I love so much about this game, there's so many things that I love that those are the things that I could like talk about if I wanted to be nitpicky about it, right? It's like if I want to really like, there's a couple things here and there, a couple UI element, the itemization, a little bit like some stuff here and there that I would like to fix. But overall, like for me, this game is like a 9 out of 10. Like I'm having so much fun playing it. It's so fucking good. I just want to play more. The UI isn't going to disturb me. It's just that if you ask me like what can they improve, I have a list of things that I could tell you, right? I'm not completely blinded like, oh my god, this is like the best thing ever and everything is perfect. No, there's a couple of things that could be improved. But do they bother me to the point where I wouldn't play the game? No fucking way, you know? No fucking way, dude. I'm playing this game nonstop. It's not that big of a deal. Scrolling isn't difficult. That's not really an answer to a UI problem, though. Like, you know, like, you shouldn't face problems like this. You shouldn't be like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's like you just have to scroll. No, you should make it better. There's ways to make UI a little bit better. There's a way to improve things. If we don't talk about these things, like, by the way, like somebody said, challenge mode, find a streamer that doesn't complain about stuff. This is a beta. It's literally meant for us to actually talk about things that we don't like. That's literally the point of a beta. If you play a beta and the only thing you do is talk about what you like, then the beta is completely fucking useless. Then it's a demo. It's not a beta. I'm telling you right now. If you're just there to just tell Blizzard what you like, then it's completely useless. You have to also be able to be critique about it and tell things that you don't like. you know. You have to be able to do both.
I hope they don't get used to it.
Like if you're just playing the beta and you just say like everything is perfect, nothing needs to be changed, then you're super fucking useless. You might as well not even play. Yeah. Or you could also say nothing. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like Blizzard is going to read every single, every single feedback, like there's already a lot of people that are voicing these issues, which I think is why it doesn't need to be necessarily repeated a million times, Like, there's already a lot of people voicing those things. So. I think we're in good hands.
Children,
I have very high hopes for this game. Very, very high hopes for this game.
Can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light.
Do you think Blizzard can randomize for dungeon? Because it's very repetitive right now. I mean, it's repetitive because you're doing the same, like, 10 dungeons in the first zone, right?
Reverend Mother.
The mechanic is repetitive. The mechanic is a little bit repetitive. Like the go find the key here, bring them to the altar, open the gate, right? That would be nice if there was more ways to complete a dungeon. I don't think the dungeon itself needs to have more randomness. I think it's just the unlock mechanic would need to have more options. That would be great, right?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
So,
Corpse explosion is nice. I'm excited to have it, man.
We have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley.
Do you think that without the randomizer, that bots will be a problem? No, bots were still able to play and explore randomized dungeon. It didn't really matter.
You would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Lorath, but
again, he fails in his duty.
Like Diablo 2 had bots, Diablo 3 had bots, like it doesn't really matter. They just have to be better at identifying bots. The lack of generation is not really gonna stop people from. You can code pretty much anything, so you can code pretty much anything. Whoops. So it's like it doesn't really matter.
Reverend Mother, I received a report of a potential demon sighting.
Looking forward to seeing some of these abilities. Yeah, we're gonna get in there. We're gonna explore every single one of them today. It's gonna be great.
Nothing yet.
DC isn't that bad. Yeah, the queue seems to be a lot better. They seem to have. I mean, honestly, I was expecting this to be a lot worse, but this is actually more stable than the closed beta. Like, holy shit, this is good. Whoops. Little bit of rubber bending, obviously. Like, I've had a couple of these happen. Like, sure, but this is already a lot better. It's not perfect. Like, people are getting DC still, and there's still, Did you see the Eurogamer interview where they talk about the queue timers? No, actually. Did they say anything special about them? Okay, I don't have any minions here, so I'm gonna have to be, Whoops. Holy shit! Okay, so you're seeing, like, a ghost oh my god, everybody has minion, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be a shit show, bro. Oh shit, there's a bear, dude! There's a bear! Holy fuck! Look at him! Oh, now he's a wolf, now he's a bear. Oh my god, he looks so good. Dude, I want to try Druid so bad after. Alright, it's time for corpse explosion, baby. There we go. Oh! That's what I'm talking about. Dude, the sound of it was snappy, man.
I need more essence.
A little screen shake when you corpse explode. I'm gonna have to increase the range though for sure. There you go, get fucked. Surrounded by Minion. Oh, this is great, dude. Oh, man, I'm enjoying Necromancer so much right now. Basic skill damage, strength, cooldown reduction, and we got some boots with some stats and some willpower. Good stuff. All right. The Qs are actually not that bad. They're actually not as bad as the first time around. There is a CE power or unique that explodes multiple corpses around you or something like that in D3, and each one of its own screen shake. Feels like bombs going off. Really? That sounds dope, dude. This bear. I need to try bear, but I'm loving werewolf. Oh no, we don't have keys. Locked. It's a silent chest. Any place you know how many minions you have. At the bottom here, next to the mana globe, it tells you that you have 4 right here at the bottom. And then if you mouse over on the tooltip, it will tell you how many you can have. Yeah, it would be nice if the silent keyword count bound. So, like, if you bought some on your main, you would have them on your alts as well. Is Rogue the same as Amazon? Not really. It's kind of its own thing, but it has a lot of bow ability that are similar to what Amazon had.
All
yes.
I could do before I lost consciousness was go over the cliff. I need to return to Kyovashad and request a.
You went from 17 to 66. Oh no.
Take the tithing demands to the merchant lord Talgun in Menestad.
No, you do not have to be in chat to win the giveaway. So the way that it works is that the more you watch the stream, you accumulate Luxboxes, right? So the more you're present, you accumulate Luxbox, and then you can just dump your Luxbox and buy tickets, and then you're good to go. If you win, you win. I contact you via Twitch, right? That's I don't like holding people hostage here. I don't really believe in that, right? I'm not asking you to stay in here for the entire day just in case you win. That would be a little bit weird. That would be a little bit. I'm not a big fan of that. I like allowing people to come and go to work, take care of their kids, so dinner, go do what you got to do, enter your ticket, and then just leave the stream open. You'll just earn more Luxboxes, right? Just leave the stream open. You'll earn more Luxboxes, and then whenever you can come back, just buy more tickets, and you'll be good to go. Yo, Mr. Grims, what's up, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Good morning.
Please, excuse me. How did this happen? I shouldn't be holding this in my hands. It should be.
Restraint, my lord. Restraint.
Yeah, the map fog is, when you get to a certain point, it unlocks certain areas of the fog to be unrevealed.
An arrangement I made went awry, and I was extorted by the ruffian Laskus for protection. He's camped somewhere near the pass to the northwest. Return the gemstones he stole, and I'll make it worth your while.
All right, let's open this. Okay. So I'm wondering how your skeletal damage scales. I'm assuming they all scales from your damage. All right. Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of legendary we get for corpse explosion and like minion and all that good stuff. But yeah, like. Like, we're so... Necromancer is so strong, man. It's crazy how strong it is. It is so strong. Especially at the start like this. I do have more stats than I did with the previous class. But just having, like... Just having to not really care about your health that much and just... Come at me, bitch. It's not really having to... Once I get a lot of, like, life on kill or whatever, it's gonna be a joke. Once we get a lot of life on kill, it's gonna be a joke. we're gonna be just invincible, and then all my minions are. There you go. I got another ability. Explosion radius is increased. Corpse explosion becomes a darkness skills. Instead of exploding, release a vile miasma, dealing shadow over 6 seconds. Ooh. Corpse explosion deals 10% increased damage to enemy that are slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. These damage bonus stack. Okay. We're gonna put the first point in here. Bone prison. Unleash a prison of bone with life that surrounds a target for 6 seconds. Interesting. Gain 7 thorn. Oh, wow. Disperse into a bloody mist, becoming immune for 3 seconds. Your movement speed is reduced by 20%, and you're periodically heal the damage you to enemy and healing of your maximum life. Okay, so you deal damage around you, and then you heal a little bit too. And then there's something called Skeleton Master. Increase the damage and life of your skeletal warrior. Wow. How many points? 3? Shit. Yeah, I think pretty much everybody agrees. I mean, I don't like people that are like delusional and just like, I'm overly excited about this game. Like, you're not gonna find anybody that's more excited about this game than I am. Like, I think we're all like extremely fucking excited about this game, right? But I can be also critical, right? I can also point out things that don't work. You know, like, I can also point out things that don't work, and I'm not like completely delusional about the state of the game. There's obviously things that I would like to see improve, you know? That doesn't mean that I'm bashing on it. It doesn't mean anything. Like, you know, like I'm just critical of it. There's things that could be improved. 100%. Spam health pot too? What do you mean, spam health pot? Wow. I was super far away from him. Really, dude? Holy shit, that thing murdered me from 8 million yards. I was sure I was safe. I was like, I'm fine. I don't need to move out of this. He was like, nope, you're dead. He was like, nah, you die, bitch. I gotta be super far away from that shit. I gotta be super far away from that shit. It's kind of insane. Starting to think about what you want to do on launch for the guy having issues with bosses. What do you mean? Oh man, I'm excited for, like, as much as I'm a Necro main, like, I'm gonna main Necro for forever. But I want to try Druid really, really badly as well. This is available to play this is an open beta that we have right now. Yes, this is an open beta, and it is available to play at the moment. Oh, we got another free loot just because we kind of passed by. Oh, there's like a timer for the reward though. You still get XP and gold though. That's pretty neat. Are there Necro Scythe weapon? Yes, there is. Actually, the first weapon that you start with is actually a scythe. I can't even log in. You're lucky to be playing? Yeah. I got the special streamer pass, though. It's the platinum version. Blizzard lets me in and lets me play. Sorry, I can't say that with a straight face. That's not true. That's not true. Sorry, chat. I'm lying to you all. Just a pleb. Did not. Just a pleb.
Need something forged?
How long is the queue at the moment? I would say about this long. I don't know, actually. I think people have been jumping around. Like, people have had, like, 17 minutes. Some people have had an hour.
So, the deed is done. Excellent.
I think it's been all over the place.
Prove worthy of my trust.
Is the inventory like 2 or 3? The inventory is more like immortal. Like, everything takes, like, one slot, like... And then I kind of like it. I mean, it simplifies like controller. It simplifies console. It simplifies like a lot of things. I'm not against this. Like, the inventory is literally like just squares, and everything takes the same amount of inventory space no matter what happens, right? I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I don't have anything particular. Some people are very like defensive of that, and they you know, yeah. Some people are very, very, very defensive of that. Do we go do this dungeon, the Forbidden City? Or do we rush the quest? We could do just the main quest for a while, and we haven't done this dungeon though. I kind of want to go do it, the Tormented Runes. Let's actually go do that. Yo, Pig Pen Len. Thank you for the 10 gifted sub. Holy moly. Thank you so much, my good friend. That's very, very, very nice of you. Thank you for the big support. Jenny Talks, thank you for the follow as well. And thank you for joining us. Hello, hello. Thank you. Happy D4 day. Thank you so much, man. Holy fuck. Can you only hold a few things? In Diablo 3, you could hold hundreds of items. You couldn't hold hundreds of items in Diablo 3. You had limited inventory, just like in this. It's pretty much a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 by 3. So there's 33. Wait, was that 11? Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, it's like a 33 slot of inventory. You can hold 33 items pretty much, no matter what they are. And then you have a stash, which you can buy additional stash space, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. Let's go to this dungeon. I've never done it. Let's go. It was like 80 or something? I mean, it depends. It depends what you were holding. In D3, you couldn't hold 80. You could hold like 80 ring, but you couldn't hold 80 two-ender. You could barely hold like, what, like 10 maybe? And like, it was like maybe 40 ring at once on Diablo 3. 40 ring, maybe like 10 two-enders. Like, it depended what you had, right? Which, inventory management in D3 was fine, I think. I think it was fine. I don't think it was needed to... But it can be annoying to, like, you know, I get it. I get why they're going with this path. It's just simpler. Defender at level 8, okay. You posted a really cute bug on Discord? Holy fuck. Holy smokes. As soon as you get one corpse, it's just like... Oh. You want to keep your minion healed, though. Oh, wow. We got at the end there just for the loot. Let's go. You cannot hold... Oh, no! I'm capped! I have to go spend them. Shit. I'm excited to see what the corpse explosion with the miasma over time looks like. Should be fun. I lost my skeleton ability to raise. How do I get it back? What did you do? What did you press? So you can press S to have your ability down here, and then you can put it at the bottom, right there. Right here, right? But if you spect into this over here, it sacrifices your ability, and then you can't... Depending on if you have to not check the sacrifice thing, obviously. Infested cottage. I really like how Necromancer is looking like it's playing right now, I'll be honest. I cannot wait to get Golem, though. Holy shit. Can you get to the green screen and make a droop shapeshift shade so I can edit it? God damn it. Can you respec your talent at will? Yes. It costs gold every time you unspec anything, right? So right now I'm below level 10, so it's free. So I can just right click this, for example, right there, and then I can put it in Skeletal Warrior Mastery, for example, right? I can do this at will. Once you go over a certain level, then it starts costing gold per every time you respec.
An axe. Specifically the axe of the woodsman. A man who stalked and butchered travelers in this area. Rumor has it, the woodsman disappeared recently and left his weapon behind. The priest who hired me didn't offer much more to go on. At this rate, I'll freeze before I find the damn thing. If you help me find the axe, I'll cut you in on the pay. Check the woods around town. I'm staying here where it's safe.
All right. Cool. Let's go. So we got a new dungeon here that I want to go. I've never done this dungeon, so let's go. 7 ads? Yeah, we play 3 minutes of ads every hour to support the channel. Allows me to keep doing this full time. We get 3 minutes every hour, pretty much. And then there's no pre-roll ads, which means that they're completely disabled. So whenever you join the channel, there's no ads, but then you're gonna get 3 minutes every hour that are being played, right? You can prime, you can sub, you can turbo as well. Those are all good valid options to remove them, or just sit through like 3 minutes every hour. Not too big of a deal. Dude, I love Necromancer. Oh my god. It is so fucking fun, dude. It is so good.